Welcome to another enlightening podcast from Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com, where we question everything. We all have chi energy. Are you using yours? By the Be Awake, Aware, Alive team. I remember the exact moment I first felt it. I was sitting in a crowded cafe, watching people rush past the window when I noticed something strange. There was a woman at the next table, completely still, sipping her tea with such deliberate presence that the chaos around her seemed to bend. She wasn't ignoring the noise. She was existing in a different relationship with it. And in that moment, I realized she's using her chi. What is chi, really? Let's hit one thing straight right away. Chi isn't mystical hocus pocus. It's not about floating or bending spoons with your mind. It's the most practical, tangible thing you'll ever experience, even if you don't yet have words for it. Chi is life force. It's the energy that animates everything. The breath in your lungs, the warmth in your hands, the creative spark that makes you want to paint, write, dance, or build. The subtle electricity behind every thought, every feeling, every action. In traditional Chinese medicine, chi flows through pathways in your body called meridians. In yoga, they call it prana. In Japanese traditions, it's ki. But no matter what language you use, the concept is the same. You're more than just flesh and bone. You are energy in motion. The problem isn't that you don't have chi, it's that you're not using it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. We all have chi. It's impossible not to. As long as you're alive, energy moves through you. But are you using it? Consider this. How often do you feel drained before you even start a day? How many hours do you spend scrolling, consuming, numbing? When was the last time you felt truly vital? Most of us are walking around with a full tank of premium fuel, and we're letting it idle in the driveway. We're using our chi to worry, to overthink, to people please, to hold tension in our shoulders while we force smile through another Zoom call. We're using it, just not well. The signs your chi is stuck. Before we talk about how to use your chi, let's check if it's currently blocked. Physical signs: chronic fatigue or lethargy. Frequent illness, your immune system is quiet. Cold hands and feet. Digestive issues. Muscle tension that won't release. Emotional signs: feeling stuck or stagnant. Overthinking that goes nowhere. Inability to feel joy or excitement. Irritability over small things. A sense of disconnection from your body. Lifestyle signs: relying on caffeine to wake up and alcohol to wind down. Constantly busy but not productive. Difficulty making decisions. Feeling like you're watching your life instead of living it. Sound familiar? That's chi stagnation. It's like having a garden hose with a kink in it. The water's still there, but it's not flowing where it needs to go. How to actually use your chi. This is the good part. Because using your chi isn't about becoming a monk or spending hours meditating, though you can if you want. It's about making small, deliberate shifts in how you move through your day. 1. Breathe like you mean it. Your breath is your most direct access point to chi. Not the shallow chest breathing you do when you're stressed. I mean the deep, belly-filling, life-giving breath that makes you feel present. Try this right now. Place one hand on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your belly rise. Exhale even slower through your mouth, feeling your belly fall. Do this 5 times. That's not just breathing, that's circulating. 2. Move, even when you don't want to. Chi loves movement. It's literally energy, and energy wants to flow. The worst thing you can do is sit still for hours while your chi pools and stagnates. You don't need a gym membership. You need to stretch when you wake up. Walk during your lunch break. Shake out your hands and feet periodically. Dance like nobody's watching because nobody is. Practice qigong, tai chi, or even just conscious stretching. Your body is a river, not a pond. Keep it moving. 3. Eat with intention. Your food isn't just fuel, it's information. The food you eat becomes the chi that courses through you. Are you feeding yourself life-giving energy, or are you filling up on things that make you sluggish? Foods that support chi. Warm, cooked meals, cold food, and drinks dampen chi. Root vegetables. soups and broths, ginger and garlic, whole grains, foods that drain qi, excessive sugar, highly processed foods, too much raw food in TCM. This is hard to digest. Eating while stressed or distracted. Also, how you eat matters. Chew thoroughly. Put your fork down between bites. Actually taste your food. That's qi cultivation right there. 4. Protect your energy. This is the one nobody talks about. Your qi is not endless, at least not in any given moment. You're constantly exchanging energy with your environment, with the people you interact with the media you consume. Ask yourself, who drains me? What activities leave me feeling empty? What do I consume that makes me feel toxic? You have permission to say no. You have permission to protect your energy like the precious resource it is. Using your qi means not giving it away thoughtlessly. 5. Do something that lights you up. This one is simple and wildly underrated. Qi responds to joy. When you're doing something you genuinely love, not what you should love, not what looks good on Instagram, not what makes your parents proud, your qi expands. It glows. It becomes magnetic. Paint, sing, garden, cook for people you love. Write terrible poetry. Build something with your hands. Get lost in flow state. That's not procrastination. That's qi cultivation in its purest form. What happens when you start using your qi? Here's the promise, and I don't make it lightly. When you begin to consciously work with your qi, nourishing it, moving it, protecting it, everything shifts. You wake up with more energy than you used to go to bed with. You feel lighter, more grounded, more yourself. You stop needing external validation because you feel so full from within. You attract people and situations that align with who you really are. Your body starts to feel like home. The biggest shift? You stop believing that life is something that happens to you. You realize that you're an active participant in your own vitality. A simple practice to start today. Here's something you can do right now after you finish reading this post. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Take 3 deep breaths into your belly. 3. Imagine a warm, glowing energy at your belly button. This is your lower dantian, your core energy center. 4. With each inhale, imagine that energy growing stronger, brighter, warmer. 5. With each exhale, imagine it spreading through your body, down your legs, up your spine, out through your arms, to the top of your head. 6. Feel yourself become full. Do this for 2 minutes. That's it. That's you, using your qi. The question. So here we are. We all have qi energy. It's the most natural thing in the world. As natural as your heartbeat, as inevitable as your next breath. But are you using yours? Are you letting it flow freely? Or is it trapped in old patterns, unexpressed emotions, and dull routines? Because here's the beautiful thing about qi. It doesn't judge. It doesn't care if you've been ignoring it for years. The moment you turn your attention to it, the moment you invite it to move, to expand, to live, it responds. Always. Your qi is waiting for you. It's been waiting all along. Are you ready to use it? Learn more at beawake.aware.alive.com. Thanks for listening to another enlightening podcast from Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com, where we question everything.